Yeah, it seems my book list, I think that's the video I'm on. Yeah, books you can read has caused a lot of controversy and interesting people to pop out of the woodworks. Let me start with the first person, Erdl 10. I believe I had some issues with him earlier. Erdl, you, you got to relax, okay? You got to chill out. I'm going to Google. Up here you see I have Google Images, okay? I'm going to show you his coin, okay? As I said to you, why would Hannibal put someone else's face on his coins and a face of a woolly-headed peppercorn black person? Okay? I don't know what mulattoes looked like back then. A lot of mulattoes in the United States, they look different because a lot of blacks naturally already have white genes within them. So they're going to look different. Look at Obama. His father's is from Africa, so he has that pure African gene, and then his mom is white. He looks different than other, I should say, mulattoes out there, or biracial people. Okay? So I'm going to show you the coin, first of all. Okay? By the way, there are no statues or photos. I'm not sure what you're talking about, photos. There were no photos taken back then. Couldn't exist. And the statues that are created are forgeries. They were created later on. You got to go back to the earliest item found on Hannibal. So let's type in there we go, Nibal coin. Now you're going to see some forgeries, and I'm going to point those out. Okay. Look at these coins here. Which one looks on this page looks like it's the oldest coin? By the way, these are Roman, Greco-Romans. See, they're even trying to pass. See the leaf? Greco-Roman. Okay? This looks like George Washington. I don't know where this coin even came from. These are forgeries. All right? Now, on this page, what looks like it's the oldest one found? These are not real because these are from, looks like they're from Italy. Okay? Let's see if you can spot the oldest ones. This is obviously from a totally different country also. Look at the lettering. Okay? He hated Rome. And look, they're trying to pass it off as a Hannibal coin. Let me show you. Okay, do you see the nose here? The lips? You probably can't make it out. The peppercorn hair. And Africans have been doing that, the braid stuff and the peppercorn stuff, way before Hannibal. Thousands of years before Hannibal. Thousands of years before Hannibal was even thought of, okay? Okay, I'm back on the channel. And I don't know how this person found the channel. That's always been my fear. Like when I start to put out information like this, that these people would find the channel because they go around to any black channel that's teaching anything that they find out about black history, and they start to spam the channel. And they come in with comments like this. Okay? And that's this person here. So all you guys got to do is to see who they really are. Watch this. The name was a throw-off. Looks like someone's at my door. Hold on. Okay, I'm on this guy's channel. Read this. Jenkim, a little nigger boy with a dream. Now this fella obviously is not black. This is his photo. See the big lips and the nose and working at McDonald's. He's one of those white guys that are pretending to be black. Okay? He has a lot of bad stuff to say about Jews, Lord of the Rings racial allegory, shit like that. Feral simian nigger monkeys, Mestizo cockroaches, that's you Latin fellas. Chinky dog chompers, that's Asian fellas. So he is actually pretending to be black. And there's a lot of them on YouTube. And what they do is they go around the channels like anything that has to do with anything being about real black history, and they immediately start to spam them. Okay? They start arguments. So beware of this fella and anyone like him. I have no idea how he found it because my keywords, I have no keywords in there. I just have books you can read. So one of you guys who are listeners notified this guy of what's going on. Okay? It's one of you guys. And I don't know who it is. I don't trust people whose channel's not available also, Erda. Because I can't see who you are. And I'm not being paranoid as to your next statement. But I've watched this shit go on and on YouTube. And there's a couple of people that I busted on that. Excuse me. And had them disappear into the background. I was on other people's channels reading and learning and watching videos. And, you know, these people showed up and I busted them. Because I always follow people back. And I study what's on their channels. And I'll like this guy. Where'd he go? Where'd that jackass go? Let's see. Here he is right here. When I study someone's channel, I notice, first of all, what kind of videos they upload. I look at that. Then I look at their subscribers and people who befriend them. Black men are worthless. I'll never date one again. This is a self-hating black woman. I look at the videos they put up. I get a sense of the whole entire channel and what that person is about, and what they stand for. See this? This is not, as I said, doesn't like Arabs either. This is not a black fella, because no black would ever do that. So, in looking at this channel, I look at what their links are, everything else. And he's one of the people that you have to watch out for on YouTube, okay? Be very wary of these people, because they will start to spam you. I just blocked them. I'm going to delete his comments now, so you guys can see me deleting his comments. Because I actually learned from white folks to go on ahead and delete those type of people from your blogs and stuff. You know, I study internet marketing, and I'm learning from white folks, and that's what they say do. When you have someone come on your blog, trying to do this kind of stuff, just delete them and delete their comments. So I'm sure he'll be back in another name, because they always got to come back. They never learn. They always got to come back, because it's like they have a job to do. And these people are full of so much self-hatred and hatred that they can't live a normal life, without doing their job. It's like they're getting paid for this. I suspected that there were some people that, I'm not gonna say who they're working for, but it's in the interest of YouTube to get a lot of arguments started, because it gets more clicks, gets people riled up and involved and stuff. It's good for business, but I'm not saying YouTube is behind these people. Okay. Peace, fellas. Oh, before I sign off today, my purpose is not to bring any one race down, okay? My purpose here is to help elevate black fellows all across the world, especially here in the States, by sharing real African history, not the stuff that we were tooled with. And unfortunately, Caucasian people were tooled also. So like guys like Erdl, I feel sorry for them. They've gotten that glorious history of even the Greeks were these blonde-haired, blue-eyed guys and all that kind of stuff. And the truth of the matter is, they didn't let the Greeks into the white race until the 1960s. And then they started all that glorious Greek history stuff. If you know the truth of the real history of, not to put Greece down, but Plato singing about the beauty of homosexual love and stuff like that, you know, that's real history. And that's the stuff I really like. I like the real stuff. I like to get to the root of it. Don't give me no fake shit of some glorious image I don't like being tooled. And you guys shouldn't either, especially you Caucasian folks. You guys got tooled just as bad as we did. You got that glorious Viking history stuff, and the blonde-haired guy riding off into the sunset on a chariot thing, and crushing black folks under his wheels and stuff. And that's not the real history. Why would you want to stay stuck in a false reality? I say it's time to wake up and let's learn some truth here. So my goal is not just to bring any one race down. I don't like to see bad racial comments against anybody. And by the way, Jews are a religion. Get that right. The moneylenders of ancient Europe, they created the actual systematic religion of Jews. I just learned of the Jewish religion. Okay, that's why they're the dominant ones in the religion, the European Jews. And they did it to fight against the growing Catholic influence. They were the money lenders. Okay? Study the real history. You study the real history of Catholicism, you learn that a homosexual wrote the first fucking book, Erasmus. When you get into the real history, the real shit. That's the shit that you want to seek, not this glorious bullshit that you get sold like sheep. Okay? So I urge people like Erda 10 or what his name is to wake up to the truth. You've been tooled just as badly as my race has. Okay, so as we begin to learn truth, what's going to happen is Caucasian fellows are going to feel bad and African Americans are going to feel good. So somewhere we might meet in the middle. Okay, but I'm not trying to bring the Caucasian race down or Europeans, because that's what people did in the past. That's not you guys of today. That's what you got to understand. That's what they did in the past, a systematic wiping out of the history to put the Caucasian race in the front, whitewashing the photographs, changing the statues, everything. Okay? And as I learn more stuff, I'm going to share it with the black fellas and white fellas and brown fellas and yellow fellas all over the world. Okay? It's not going to stop, because this also makes good game conversation. This is some stuff I would talk about to a woman if I was trying to impress her with my knowledge. And that's what I did do. That's why I read a lot of books in the past. I impressed Caucasian women with my knowledge. They're used to brothers who didn't know a jack shit about anything. And that's, their impression of black Americans. Okay? Because that's what they were tooled with. That's a programming thing that went on. On my site, I have the African history section. I posted up, I'm learning about Sambo, which was the black Asian god of the Indonesia and stuff like that. Everywhere, you went, Sambo was there. And then I looked at how the Americans changed Sambo to this derogatory character of a black Sambo, as I can show you in just 1 minute. There was even a restaurant called Sambo's. Let's see. I'm going to show you something from real history. This is from real history. Okay? This is what the Caucasians in America put out to denigrate black folks. The little black Sambo. That's a story, by the way. Other cartoons. See the watermelon. And I do love watermelon too. But so does everyone else. A lot of other people. Okay? Now, there was a restaurant. There it is. Sambo's restaurant. Okay? It was eventually closed. And they had they took them off. Somewhere in here there should be a little picture of a little black Sambo on the restaurant. They had a little black Sambo on the restaurant when I was a little kid. And look how they tried to change it to this, I don't know, Arabic guy. But when I was a kid, and I don't see it in here. Here we go. They had, there we go. They had a black Sambo up there. And this is inside the restaurant. A little black face up there. And that's how I remember it. And I'm not going to dig any further for it. But that's the kind of tooling that went on in America. In America, they had icons like Shirley Temple, a little blonde-haired white girl, little tiny kid, And they had these grown-ass black men, their eyeballs popped out of their head, and they shook and shivered, and then the little girl protected them and fought off the bad things coming their way. And that's the image they put out about black folks, and that's what tooled you current Caucasian folks today. Then when you look at the ghetto blacks, the rap scene, all that kind of stuff, you don't see the real black fellas of the United States, the real black people of the United States, who have done a lot of good in this country. Okay? Peace, fellas.